Good day, everybody. Thank you for coming. We're going to go ahead and get started in just a few minutes. So if you can find your tables and seats, that would be great. I'm going to start at any. Good day, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. So please take your seats. Thank you all so much for being here today. Welcome to the 2023 Mobile Satellite Innovation Awards. I am really excited to be here again with you this year. I am Lisa Dreer. I serve as president for the MSUA. So again, like I said, thank you so much for being here. I also want to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Our title sponsor for today is Ovzon. Thank you so much, Ovzon, for your partnership and for your support. We also have Pathfinder Digital. They are a Velocity partner of ours this year. So thank you also, Pathfinder. We have lots of sponsors, guys, so you don't have to clap every time. No. It'll take us all day. No, so, and then also we have VIP table sponsors, Iridium, Intelsat, Chimera, Solstar Space, along with additional support from Inmarsat, Integrasys, ST Engineering, iDirect, and Yawsat. So thank you all so much for your support. We could not do this event without your support, so thank you. I also would like to take a moment to thank our board of directors. Again, we could not keep this organization growing and thriving without the support of our wonderful board. Our chairman, Erwin Emilian. Where did we put you, Erwin? Yeah, stand up. Okay, yes. And if actually the rest of the board members could please stand up for a moment while I introduce you. Unfortunately, Mark Sykes, our vice chair, was unable to be here today, but I think everybody else is here. So Roger McGarrahan is our general counsel. Brian Barnett is our treasurer. Brian, where are you? I don't know where Brian is, but oh, he's checking people in. See, we could not do this without board members willing to do that sort of thing for us. And then Rebecca Cohen-Hirsch, she is our regulatory committee lead. And Fran Arrucio from Mission Microwave. Anna Maria Edwards from Blue Sky Network. Andrew Fiola from Astroscale. Alberto Palacios from GlobalSat. Joel Schroeder from Intelsat. And John Stolte from Orbcomm. Thank you all so much for all that you do for this organization. And I also would like to recognize some of our leadership team as well. Frank August from Zen Technologies, he is our secretary. We literally could not run this organization without his support. Our finance director, who I believe is still outside the room checking people in, Micah Denda. And then Iris Towler, she is our marketing specialist and social media lead. And she has been doing an amazing job for us for about the last 6 months. And she is really a spectacular resource. So thank you all so much for your support and for helping us continue to grow this organization. So. Okay, so we know why you're all here. I do want to take just a moment to talk about a few of the programs that you have the opportunity to take advantage of as MSUA members. First of all, we have the Pulse webinar series. These are long-form webinars, and if you have a topic that you would like to bring up with us and you would like to do a Pulse webinar with us, please feel free to reach out to news@msua.org. Same thing with Game Changers Live. Hopefully you guys have seen those presentations or those live casts that we do almost every week. And you may have seen on the show preview, there's several upcoming shows. So be sure to watch for those and subscribe to the YouTube channel or watch for them on LinkedIn. We broadcast on both of those platforms. We also have a user member invitation program that you may or may not be aware of, but we do give all of our MSUA members in good standing the opportunity to invite a user member for a 1-year complimentary membership. So if you haven't taken advantage of that member benefit, definitely take advantage of that. We also, of course, feature all of our members' news in our weekly newsletter. If you want to make sure that we cover something that you are announcing, especially at events like this, like Satellite, be sure to send that to news@msua.org. And I also want to take a moment now, before we get to the awards, to announce and thank our judges. So we had so many entries and nominations this year. It was incredible. So it was a big job for our judges. We had Natalia Larea Burrito from Euroconsult as a judge, and Antonio Franchi, who is also our keynote speaker for today from ESA, was a judge. Brad Grady from NSR was a judge. Elias Naffa from NASA's Glenn Research Center was a judge. And Joe, where are you? Joe Downey is here, and he's representing NASA's CSP program for us here today. And then we have Chris Quilty from Quilty Analytics as well. So thank you, judges, so much for all of your efforts this year. I know there were a lot of nominations to go through, and it was hard to pick winners. So now I would like to get on with things and invite Pacom Revion to come up and help me announce the awards. He is the Chief Executive Officer of Euroconsult. He's been working in the satellite sector for decades. And we are just so pleased to have him here to help us announce the awards for today. So come on.
Thank you so much, Lida, and thanks for MSUA, obviously, for the amazing work throughout the year done on behalf of the industry, for organizing this luncheon, and for inviting me and offer me the challenging privilege of being the host for this award ceremony. So, as you heard, I've been here for decades, which makes me an old man in the space industry. Also, I may still be here for a few years tentatively. So, well, Euroconsult, through its strategy and technology consulting activities, is certainly well positioned to recognize how critical mobility is as a segment for the growth of the satellite industry, and obviously for all the users being served on a daily basis through the various solutions being delivered. And the second thing that matters is innovation and what the industry is doing to keep improving the efficiency of satellite-based solutions against to the benefit of those end users. And I believe for a large part is what those awards are here to recognize. Last thing, as you heard, I was not part of the jury, so I would not take any credit or blame in case you did not win, but we certainly have an amazing set of winners for today's ceremony. So, with no further ado, we start with the first award for this year, which is an award for outstanding leadership in use of a mobile solution. And the winner for 2023 is Kymeta for the Osprey U8 hybrid satellite and cellular terminal, the proven resource designed for mission-critical government and military operations, offering a customized rugged connectivity platform for come on the move, network on the move, and come on the pause. Welcome to the stage and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to thank MSUA for this award, but whenever you get recognition of a product, it's really recognition of people that make it happen. So I want to give special thanks to our R&D, our engineering, and our product teams for all their hard work. It's a product that has transformed land mobility, and it's a product that has transformed military operations. So thank you very much.
Sorry. Thank you. Congratulations again. That's a great start. And moving ahead to the second award for today, which is the Startup Mobile Innovation Award. The winner for this year is SquarePeg. For the SquarePeg RLS 2100 is a wideband hardware in-the-loop radio link simulator that allows any satellite scenario to be recreated at RF in the lab. It's the first of its kind to provide a fully integrated single box solution for simulation of the most demanding test conditions. Please come to the page.
Thank you, MSUA. It's definitely really nice to be recognized for the hard work that the team has put in to create the simulator. It's a pretty unique product in that it tries to do a lot in a single box. It tries to simulate any orbit from LEO to GEO, mega constellations. It does it all at RF. It can have hybrid constellations. So it's got a lot of capabilities and a lot of interfaces to try to make it easier on our customers. And that's really the goal of the product, is to try to help our customers and their end users to test comprehensively in the lab and improve the quality of what they produce, and then help the end users sort of have that certainty that when they go to connect, it's going to do it properly. I'll just mention that we've just added support for 5G to the product. So we now have 5G NTN. We have combined satellite and terrestrial emulation. So you can test handovers from satellite to terrestrial to satellite. And we're certainly seeing that a lot of interest in 5G at this conference. Last thing I want to say, plug for my panel tomorrow, 3GPP integration of satellite and terrestrial.
Be safer there. Thank you very much and congratulations. The third award, for today and next is the Maritime Mobile Innovation Award. And the winner for this year is Speedcast for the TrueBeam solution that takes an algorithm-based approach to optimizing the Speedcast global network, giving sites, especially in the maritime domain, ability to seamlessly maintain communication while moving and getting in and out any beam. Welcome to the stage. Congratulations.
Hi, thanks so much. So on behalf of Speedcast, I just want to explain our TrueBeam solution really minimizes the complexity. We have as an example, we have 19 teleports, dozens of teleport antennas. And just to give an example, I run the cruise, ferry and yachting business. We've gone from low single digits to 30 gigabits of capacity. So you can imagine the complexity. We could have hired dozens of people in locations around the world, or else we could use technology to automate this. And that's really the direction that we've gone. So we've been able to minimize the complexity, really add a lot of value to our customers, and be able to seamlessly integrate a massive amount of complexity and bandwidth across our network. So we appreciate the opportunity and thank you for acknowledging this great innovation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And yes, as it turns out, we may have millions of beams covering Earth anytime soon. So the next award following maritime is for land mobile innovation. And the winner for this year is Yasat for, for the Yasat push-to-talk solutions that helps users manage comms seamlessly and cost-effectively by connecting mobile workforces and extending the range of voice comms beyond line of sight. And welcome to the stage on the left side, I believe.
Thank you for the reward. And this is a testament that Telesat will continue to grow in many segments and to fulfill the promises that we have. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So following sea and land, now in the air for the Aerospace Mobile Innovation Award. And the 2023 winner is Intelsat for the Flex Exec solution. That is a multi-layered high-throughput network designed to serve the business aviation sector. And the associated Satcom Direct Plane Simple Ku Entertainment Terminal is a compact system designed to meet the specific needs of that segment. Please.
Thank you very much. I think you explained it very well. We're very appreciative of this award and very proud of being recognized by you. And thanks to the team here in the room and to our partner, Satcom Direct.
All right. Another key segment will be within the mobile user community, which is government. So the next award is the Government Mobile Innovation Award. And this year, the winner is Inmarsat. For the Inmarsat GX Lite user terminal that provides highly reliable broadband connectivity for tactical, military, and non-military users worldwide. The lightweight and compact terminal increases end-user mobility while providing global access, secure operations at a very low cost, but Inmarsat would confirm that.
I'm very honored to accept this award on behalf of Inmarsat government and on behalf of our value-added partner, GetSat, who has been instrumental in developing this product. We feel that this is a very valuable product to both the non-military and military community, and we look forward to introducing it into the market.
Thank you. Feel free to go on with the main plate, but don't forget to give me one so I can get it after. The next award, also important for the future of our industry, is about ESG, so environment, social, and governance impact innovation. And the winner for this year is the Globalsat Group. The green energy monitoring solution monitors off-the-grid remote stations located in rural areas, where obviously accessing operational data is a major challenge. So initial deployment of over 20K devices through the Globalstar satellite network optimizes energy use. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here and one more time to receive those congrats here. That's really teamwork. So thank you for you guys for the wonderful work that has been doing for the satellite industry to support companies and the market like we are doing. And thanks to GlobalSat, there is a teamwork that has been work on that important project. For us, it's very important to be working on the way that we can really support people and make their life even better. So it's so important for us to take our solution and make the communication a way to go forward and to improve people's lives. I just like to say that we are part on South America. We just have received last year to be one of the main companies on Great Place to Work. We get for Brazil, that recognition, and that we was on the 12th place for Brazil. So just imagine the size of the companies and be one of those was a very pleasure. And for that one, so many thanks. It has been a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, I can tell that energy management has been a big topic in Latin America, but certainly in Europe as well through the winter. Also, we still have light and heating systems working, at least in France. So, well, next in line, the New Space Mobile Innovation Award. So we could spend the afternoon defining new space, but for this year, the 2023 MSUA Award is for Integrasis. Integrasis Verifiling is a web-based and multi-user tool that streamlines the filing process and automates the EPFD compliance evaluation under ITU-RS blah, blah, blah standard. Thank you very much.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much to MSUA. Thank you very much, everyone. It's an excellent product, an excellent team that has developed. So I'm getting the award in name of the team and the company. And if you want to have licenses and access to space and spectrum, you know who to call. Very simple, dummy proven, and very reliable, and CapEx or OpEx. So thank you very much, and thank you once again. Thanks.
Now, a slightly different perspective for the award dedicated to the top mobile marketing campaign of the year. And the winner in 2023 is ST Engineering iDirect. So its advanced mobility campaign differentiated itself from common marketing of approaches. The goal of the campaign was to educate leaders in land mobile, maritime, and aero markets by letting ST Engineering iDirect's customers do the talking. Congrats.
Oh my goodness, it's my moment. I've worked with so many of you guys over the years, so I really appreciate that you even have a marketing award. Total group effort, and we hope that you'll check out the Advanced Mobility campaign. I didn't have a marketing person to write anything for me, so that's all I'm going to say. Thank you.
The next award is the Connected Mobile Platform Innovation Award. And the winner for this year is Iridium. Through a partnership with Qualcomm. The next generation of the Snapdragon mobile platform will enable connectivity via Iridium's truly global network. Snapdragon, a processor commonly found embedded in many Android smartphones, will use Iridium's network to bring a truly global connection to the premium Android smartphone market for the first time. Congratulations and welcome to the stage.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, MSUA. And on behalf of Iridium, I'm really proud to accept this award. A lot of hard work, a lot of effort went into this. It is a transformational opportunity for Iridium, and we're really proud of this and looking forward to Android smartphones going out there in mass with Iridium connectivity. So thank you very much.
The next one, also important, MSUA is about end users, and the next award is the Mobile User Experience Innovation Award. So the winner for this year is the Ovzon company. The T6 satellite terminal is a lightweight rugged laptop-sized broadband terminal, can be deployed online and connected within less than 1 minute and provide access to Ovzon high-throughput satellite services. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We've spent a lifetime almost looking at how to minimize the size of the terminals so they become mobile, they become comfortable of using, and they have high performance, high resiliency, and they can be used anywhere. And I think with the Ovzon T6, we managed to get there. It was not an easy journey, but it was a journey worth going for. And we're now going to launch also the Ovzon T7, which is about a fourth in size, has dual modems, et cetera, et cetera. So the show is not over. It will continue, and we appreciate to getting this award. And that's to all the Ovzonians that are actually done all the work. So thank you very much.
Yeah, as terminals are going smaller and smaller, I one time forgot a laptop in a plane. So now you may have to pay attention not to lose your terminal SATCOMs as you're traveling. Well, the next award is the Chairman's Award for Outstanding Innovation. So I don't know if Erwan is directly responsible or the judges, but anyway, that's the Chairman's Award. And the winner for this year is Mission Microwave. Mission Microwave's compact Ku and K-band ducts support both government and commercial SATCOM standards with reduced size, weight, and power to enable mobile terminals. Congratulations. Welcome to the stage.
I'd like to thank the MSUA for the recognition. We've pioneered the new shape of solid state. Some of you may have seen our cylindrical amplifiers, which people think are a gimmick, but not really a gimmick. We've got placement on over 12 terminals on the showroom floor, making inroads into tactical, airborne, maritime, and even gateway applications. So we have the new power amplifier for the future. So thank you very much.
So, and now, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of pressure and emotion to announce the final award for this year, which is the company to watch. So in 2023, based on the judges' assessment, the company to watch is Astrocast. The winner. Astrocast launched a commercially available, cost-effective, bidirectional satellite IoT solution to connect devices globally when outside of cell-based terrestrial network. Congratulations.
Well, a big thanks to MSUA for this recognition. On behalf of the Astrocast team, it's been an incredible journey for us since we launched the company in 2014. We now have a network of 20 nanosatellites in low Earth orbit that provides direct-to-satellite IoT connectivity, and we're very happy about how optimized we achieved this service. We are active. We have market access in 73 countries and assets currently deployed in 25 countries. And like to thank you for the recognition for the huge effort that's been done starting from scratch. We are, fully vertically integrated company. So we manage the entire value chain from the terminal, including the satellites, manufacturing, operations, and the network services. So thank you very much for the recognition.
So unless I'm mistaken, that would be the clothing on my side. So congratulations to all the award winners. I think it certainly gives a view at how innovative, creative the industry is to the benefit of the end user community. Thank you very much, and looking forward to see you through the satellite show. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pacom, for your help in giving out the awards again this year. We really appreciate your help here. Okay, so I do have a bit of a surprise. I made the executive decision to add a couple of awards, I know. And I want to have Erwin Emilian join me here on stage for these two very special awards that I have hidden down here. So like I mentioned when I first began this presentation today, we literally could not do what we do without the people that are involved in this organization. And we don't always have a chance to recognize their efforts and contributions to this organization. So we have invented the President's Award. And these awards are going to a couple of people that have made a huge difference to our organization. So, Erwin, do you want to say anything about this? Okay. Okay, so for this first award, I would like to recognize Rebecca Cohen-Hirsch. She has been dedicated to this organization for over a decade and has done so much to help our organization. So, and look, they're beautiful too.
Oh, this really is beautiful. You know, with the music here, it's a little bit like the Oscars. So when the microphone disappears, we all know it's time to get back to work. I'm honored, humbled. I didn't realize they gave awards for being old. However, the work that's happened in this organization has been phenomenal. And as I look out at this company, out at this group here, and importantly at the innovation awards that have just been given, I can see the massive transformation in mobility, and it's all to the innovation that's taking place in your companies and many more. So Lisa, thank you. It's been a privilege to serve on your behalf. Thank you.
Okay, I have one more President's Award I'd like to announce for today. And this award goes to someone that has been involved in this organization for nearly 2 decades. So, and these are not old people awards, despite what Rebecca might say. In any case, this award, this President's Award, goes to Frank August, our secretary. He has he has dedicated so much time and effort to this organization, and he keeps us organized. We could not do what we do without him. So, Frank.
Well, what an honor and a privilege. And thank you, Lisa, Irwin. Thank you for the board and for MSUA. I've been in this industry since '88 when I was at ComSat, 1988. And it's all been mobility. It's all been mobility. And I second Rebecca's comments. It's all about innovation over these decades. 20 years? I'm not that old. Yeah.
You started when you were 12.
I was 12, yeah. And all of your memberships and your innovations are amplified by MSUA. And I think that's really key to our industry. I'm an old maritime guy, so rising tide raises all ships. I thank you for your support and look forward to working with all of you in the future. Thank you.
Okay, well, with that, and again, congratulations to all of our award recognition award, whatever, the people who got the awards. Okay, now it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for today. I was not sure that he would accept my invitation to speak today, and I was so pleased when he did accept. Our speaker is Antonio Franchi, and he works in the European Space Agency's their Telecommunications and Integrated Applications Directorate. He is head of the 5G and 6G strategic program, 6G. So I'm really excited to hear his presentation today. He has over 30 years of experience in the satellite telecommunications industry. And prior to ESA, he worked for over 20 years with a major satellite operator, spearheading the next generation of satellite communication systems. Antonio is also the author of 30 articles and papers that have been recognized in international conferences and trade magazines. And he is also the holder of 6 international patents in the SATCOM field. So Antonio, join me here on stage.
Thank you very much, Lisa, and thank you to the MSUA for hosting me. I'm very, very proud to be part of this special lunch. And most of all, I'm very happy to see so many friends and colleagues that I've been working with throughout the years. My name is Antonio, as Lisa said, but today is all about celebrating your successes for the last year and celebrate your great amount of innovation. What I'm here to talk about perhaps is a little bit to give you also a glimpse of the future, how to be here to celebrate your next successes as well. So today I would like to talk a little bit about what we do in ESA, what I specifically do in heading up a program called Space for 5G and 6G. And of course, we already heard from Mike that there is a lot of 5G spoken about here at this conference, which is great. And I was privileged to be a couple of weeks ago in Barcelona. So in Barcelona, more importantly, there were 88,000 people, a lot of them, that were talking about space. So talking 5G here, and most importantly, talking in Barcelona, the Mobile World Congress about space. That's my job done, that I achieved my objectives, which is to provide convergence between space and 5G, and then moving forward. But perhaps, let's see, I have a clicker here. Yes. Let me tell you a little bit about European Space Agency. For those of you which are not so familiar with it, we are an innovation agency for Europe, and we have a workforce of about 5,500 people, 5,500 staff spread around multiple countries in Europe and also US. We represent 22 member states, including Canada. Canada is part of ESA as well. And we have four cooperative members, member states as well. We helped innovation for European industry, and we helped to launch global missions. We've been part of more than 85 missions, including new satellites, small, new space, and traditional space. And we have developed project from the initial conceptualization down to the launch and operation. The last November, we had what we call our ministerial council, where the ministers of these 22 member states gets together, and the next 3 years financial budget envelope. The ministerial conference was well subscribed. In fact, the increase of budget, we had a 17% increase overall in budget with respect to the previous ministerial conference. And that translates in something like 7 billion euros for the 2023 yearly budget. Perhaps going to what I do and what is closer to my heart is how to provide convergence between 5G and satellite and the space community. Most of you already embrace this philosophy, and as Mike said, everybody talks about 5G here at Satellite 2023. But the reason we are creating this program, the reason we believe it's so important is that there is a profound economic underpinning for the so-called 5G economy or 5G, 6G economy. It's estimated to have a global economic benefit in the range of over $13 trillion by the year 2035. Now, of all of this is predicated on the fact that 5G will be ubiquitous, will be everywhere, and will enable the digital economy globally. For that to happen, though, we know very well that satellite is an essential part and more becomes a relevant part for this to make it happen. There are various market analysis, but the estimate is that of those 13 potential $13 trillion, over half, 530 billion could be attributable to satellite. The challenge for this community is to make sure the satellite remain up to date, remain integrated and interoperable with terrestrial systems. In the end, there will be a lot of innovation coming out from this forum the years to come, but more importantly, what we are focusing on is enabling an inclusive, sustainable, and competitive global economy, which is what satellite is all about. Besides underpinning the digital economy, there are other aspects that this integration enables. Particularly, we are here to improve everyday life. We heard innovation about solution providing benefit to the maritime community, aviation, land, and emergency service, government services. This is what we do on a daily basis, and some of us measure our success in how we improve everyday life on Earth, how we provide a better sustainable life on Earth. But also, we are here to inspire future generations. I was happy to see many younger people, together with many old friends. There are lots and lots of newcomers and younger people. That's what we're trying to do in ESA as well, inspire future generation to embrace technology, STEM domains for the benefit of industry and society. Of course, I'm not here to teach you what satellite provides here. Satellites provide seamless, ubiquitous, resilient connectivity, which is essential to deliver the 5G and 6G global connectivity. The market opportunity is absolutely clear. There are three major sectors. One is for citizens to bridge the digital divide. That's what satellite is designed for. That's what satellite is there for. And the 5G, 6G economy is good for benefit citizens by and large. But more importantly, there's a huge underpin of the digitalization of society and enable the variety of so-called 5G or future 6G vertical markets and use cases. Among those, of course, mobility. We are here to celebrate MSUA, Mobile Satellite User Association, mobility in land, sea, and air, and more the bridge between mobility and autonomy. Autonomous mobile vehicle, autonomous car, autonomous ships, autonomous drones. So the convergence between autonomy and mobility, which will be enabled by seamless connectivity. But besides mobility, there are lots of other markets like energy, climate, health, finance, education, entertainment. All of them contribute to the global 5G economy. And of course, we're here to support governments as well. ESA support government as much as you do it. And we also in Europe are very proud to be part of supporting the European Commission in their endeavor to deliver IRIS2, secure European connectivity. We created programs specifically to support European Commission in that goal. Some of the cornerstones of the program we support and where we see the new trends coming up are here to speak for themselves, and some of you actually represent any of these cornerstones. Some of the new satellite platforms have been developed through ESA money and international collaboration. We hear more and more about direct to handheld, the convergence between terrestrial and satellite. Maybe we should have a satellite conference at Mobile World Congress, or have a Mobile World Congress conference at satellite, or something like that. Some of the new trends we see more pervasive more and more is the use of intelligence, artificial intelligence, distributed across the network, not only on board, but intelligence in the network, intelligence in the user terminal, intelligence in the end-to-end data and management and orchestration functions. We keep talking more and more about 5G, not only on the ground, but also in space. We have programs to launch Keynote B on board satellites, fly Keynote B on satellite, having cell tower flying in the sky. Some of the programs we see, we support public-private partnership as well. And two examples under the 5G strategic program line are, one, the Sunrise program. We have a partnership with OneWeb. As you all know, this is we support OneWeb first and second generation to develop new solution in space, in ground, and integrated 5G into their solutions. We also have another partnership with the European Broadcasting Union, just to give another example, and that's to revolutionize the use of broadcast, 5G broadcast over satellite. So this is a major partnership across Europe with multiple member states involved. The idea is to follow up the 5G broadcast standard and make sure the satellite keep playing the role which it's always playing. Some of the new trends, which I haven't seen much here in satellite, but we do see a lot in Mobile World Congress and on the terrestrial community, is the use of mixed reality, virtual reality, augmented reality, and metaverse, or as some people call it, industrial metaverse. We see this as a major trend which will converge, will interact with satellite and terrestrial connectivity, and we started exploring some of the opportunity of that. In my team, what we have done to attempt that, we made two experiments, for example. Last year, you're familiar, there was the COP27 conference in Egypt, and this year there was Mobile World Congress. We created our own ESA metaverse to allow our staff to join virtually both COP and NWC in Barcelona. And that was an overwhelming success. We have more than 1,000 ESA staff joining remotely online to have access, live stream access to the COP27 and MWC, and also to interact and explore what this industrial metaverse is all about. We see this as a major trend coming up, as something which could help the space community to deliver new solutions in a mixed reality fashion. One thing I'm really proud is talk about the 5G, 6G hub. In the UK, where I'm based, I'm Italian, I work with ESA, but I'm based in the UK, as UK is one of the ESA member states. We created the 5G, 6G hub. This is perhaps one of the first hybrid satellite terrestrial hubs, which allows, which would create a collaborative place where industry gets together, government gets together to test their own end-to-end solution through a hybrid mixed network with different type of topologies, varying from satellite and different configurations. Finally, there's a number of applications which are not dwell on, but mobility is central to it. And as I mentioned, the autonomous mobility is one of the major trends that you see for satellite. Oh, sorry. The 5G 6G hub, this is some picture of the 5G 6G hub in the UK. We have at our EXAT, the European Center for Satellite Application and Telecommunications, close to Oxford in the UK. We created the hub, it opened up 2 years ago. And since then, we have a continuous stream of visitors coming and explore and play with the hub, ranging from ministers to government officials to astronauts and to academia or university, coming and see and play and touch for themselves what satellite really means for society and what can give to society. So I just want to play you a 1-minute clip for you, which shows a little bit of some of the functionalities that we have in the hub, and what the hub represents in terms of increasing the awareness of space can do, of what space can do in the 5G and 6G era.
There's something new happening at ESA. A new addition to our XAT site. A centre of excellence demonstrating the future of 5G solutions. Behind this door is a place where ideas are born. A place for collaboration. A hub bringing together private and public stakeholders to bounce ideas around. Developing integrated solutions to maximise the impact of space in the 5G revolution. The hub is home to a lab housing state-of-the-art 5G equipment, bringing experts together to integrate ground-based 5G networks with 5G networks in space. Networks to support applications that will benefit society as a whole. Applications showcased in our 5G demo room, from medicine and emergency services to media, industry logistics, autonomous drones, cars, ships, and space exploration. Showcasing technology with a vast range of applications, from training astronauts to enabling remote education. The 5G hub will develop a smart campus, connecting businesses and other members of the neighbouring community, pioneering groundbreaking solutions to improve our daily lives. Solutions that will be extended to Europe and beyond, so we can work together on shaping the future of a caring and collaborative world.
So this is our hub. It's open for collaboration. We already established interoperable connectivity with multiple hubs around the world, and we make use of our satellite hybrid network to provide end-to-end solution and proof of concepts. So we look a little bit to the next, what's happening next, what next successes we will be celebrating here in the years to come with MSUAs and with LISA. We see clear trends happening, and we believe that perhaps you're already working on some of this or you'll be inspired to work on some of this. One of that I already mentioned multiple times is smart mobility. Smart mobility is something for here to stay and to evolve, and the evolution of technology and convergence between autonomy and electric vehicles, as well as the new advances in the transport and logistics processes of the future, will be something which will require more and more resilient and ubiquitous connectivity. And satellite obviously very, very well placed with that, provided it's interoperable with the evolving 5G standards moving towards 6G. So yes, satellite is part of the 5G standard with the 3GPP release 17. But that's just the beginning. We need to continue the journey alongside the terrestrial community to make sure that satellite is built from the outset as part of the connectivity solution, connectivity fabric to enable smart mobility solutions. In terms of AI and industrial metaverse, I already mentioned the possibility in the intersection between satellite and artificial intelligence, not only artificial intelligence to operate and monitor the constellation of satellites, but intelligence to act on the user link, providing better link solution, finding the optimal spectrum assignment, dynamic spectrum assignment, and monitoring the quality of service in a more autonomous way. Perhaps what I'd like to focus on is, everybody talks perhaps of 5G, but we need to start thinking about the evolution towards 6G. And the evolution towards 6G has to do with increased security, increased intelligence on the network, reconfigurable software-defined payload and networks and software-defined satellite, and the convergence between terrestrial and non-terrestrial networks. I won't bore you with this 6G roadmap, but if you're interested, we just published a 6G white paper. There's a link there you will find if you Google the ESA Artes web pages. There's a 6G white paper which explains some of our vision, both in terms of application and services, but also in terms of technology roadmap, in order to continue to go alongside the terrestrial standardization evolution and continue to play a pivotal role for satellite to drive the standard. Perhaps we have a unique opportunity now to be ahead of the standard, and we would like from ESA to stimulate the industry, yourselves, the global industry, to run alongside the evolutionary roadmap from 5G to 6G and build the various technology and service and solutions to be prepared to offer the services that 6G offer. One of the way to do that is perhaps leapfrogging ahead, and we're interested in developing an in-orbit 6G laboratory. We call 6G satellite. We're interested in launching a satellite in orbit to provide an end-to-end test environment where some of the 6G technologies, which perhaps are yet to be invented or yet to be defined, can begin to be explored. We can begin together with the terrestrial community to explore this new functionality, whether it's to do with end-to-end network orchestration, or indeed artificial intelligence and machine learning in the end-to-end chain. The use of higher frequency towards the Q, V band, W band, D band, perhaps sub-terahertz frequency, which is what 6G promised to deliver. So we want to try and explore all of this and extend our hub and lab capabilities in space to launch the first, perhaps what we could call 6G satellite, which is an in-orbit laboratory open to the space community, perhaps more important to the terrestrial community to come and explore together some of the functionality that it has to offer. So what I would like to do is perhaps leave you with a small clip which gives some of the idea about how to continue to run this roadmap from 5G to 6G, and how perhaps the concept of this building this in-orbit 6G lab could perhaps be of use to the community here today. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention. It was a pleasure to be here. Thank you to MSUA for having me, and look forward. Thank you. I look forward to celebrate your successes in the next decade, moving from 5G to 6G. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much.
Wow, I'm excited about the future. Are you? Thank you so much, Antonio, for your presentation today. Now, we do have one last presenter for today. We saved the best for last. And I would like to invite Per Norn to come up from Ozon. They are our title sponsor for today. And Per.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Am I not exactly what you want now? After a long lunch and a lot of awards and so on. Listen, I'm not really going to go through that by PowerPoint, but I want to acknowledge something that I think is very important to us all in the industry. And frankly, it is the Mobile Satellite Users Association. Now, people around the table here, we compete every day. We compete on ideas, we compete on technical solutions, we compete to serve customers better. But I also think that there is a greater calling for all of our companies that we just saw in Antonio's excellent presentation for the sustainable future and how you can utilize technology to drive mobility, connectivity in a secure and high-performing way and performance way. And I think the mobile, there's an important aspect to me with the Mobile Satellite Users Association, and it is that it is a non-profit organization, meaning it is here to serve us and the industry to bring new ideas, new solutions, and new technology to enhance the end user value for society, but also for organizations. And let's see if this works here. This is us. This is what we do. We're not only about terminals. We are actually a fully end-to-end integrated solutions provider, which we actually design everything we do from the mobile end user in mind, and then the satellites and the networks we use with partners, and then the teleports we use through partners, and then how we put that all together for the highest performance, the highest resilience and mobility. So that's us. But think about the world in 2023. We have a geopolitical situation that is quite severe. We kind of tend to forget, I think, that there's a war ongoing, a war on democracy. To be fair, I'm not a politician, but I think it is, with Russia's invasion of Ukraine, right? What helps Ukraine sustain its situation? It's connectivity, it's communication, it's helping people that are in need, it's helping their armed forces, et cetera, et cetera. So I think the geopolitical situation is one thing. We have an environmental situation that actually also creates a lot of issues. We have, for example, one of our end users is the Italian Fire and Rescue Services. They have used our solution both on the pause and on the move to set up command centers for wildfires in Tuscany, the recent landslides in Ischia, and they can quickly get to a point where they can protect societies and protect people and restore order in sort of back to basics for humanity. So I think that in a nutshell is mobile satellite users in all aspects. Exploration of Earth is also important, not only from space, but on ground. The only way to communicate where there is no infrastructure is through mobile satellite usability. Obviously, more like this with natural catastrophes and how quickly you can actually save lives. Obviously, broadcasting and communication in areas which are extremely remote is also another use case. And of course, in other places as well. And if I end on a note on Ukraine, so I think all of this, if I'm going to be somewhat of a spokesperson for the industry and for our peers in the industry that are here today, I think the Mobile Satellite Users Association is worth being a member of. It's worth spending money on because it helps us drive innovation and solutions that are meaningful to society and to the world. And I applaud Irvin and the board and Lisa for all the work they do. And we are very proud to actually be a main sponsor here today, but that's just a small portion. I think the sponsorship we do, all of our companies and ourselves and our people, is continue to innovate, continue to drive solutions, and continue to enable technology to make the world a better place. And I think Antonio talked about it in terms of where the future puts us. And I think, ending with one thing, satellite communications 10 years ago was important in certain industry sectors. It is an essential and integrated part of the global communication system that we all need. And mobility is the only way we consume information and communicate information. So with that, I think I'll hand time back. Hand the word back to you, Lisa. And I thank Irvin and Lisa and the board for a fantastic lunch and a fantastic event, and continue to do the great work you do. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Per. That was a wonderful presentation. Well, guys, that's it for today. We are so pleased that you were able to be here, and thank you again to all of our sponsors. We could not hold this event without you, so thank you for supporting this event. and these awards. And we look forward to seeing you all around Satellite over the next several days. So thank you for being here.